Look at you over there.
Miles is fuckable.
Hey, Mark. Getting better looking. Trying to look
What's going on? You get divorced again, I heard?
Yeah, I do.
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
Welcome.
Two.
The
Happy.
Never
After.
Pod.
Podcast is one word.
I know, but that's why it's funny.
Oh, welcome to the Happy Never After podcast. I'm your host, Mara Merrick, and this nipply young lady next to me is my co-host, Andrew T. Collin.
They are puffy today.
Do they have their own Instagram?
Oh, they have their own internet. Each nipple's got its own internet. Just go to PPP, Puffy Pepperoni Pimple Tits, PPP.com at Puffy Pimple.
Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that beep, everyone, of a timer? That's a Marshall.
Yeah, that's Marshall timing us because he is very Stalin-like. Oh, you guys better make sure the videos... That's what he's been saying. He's called me 9 times this week.
You fucking idiots.
I'm running this fucking camera.
It's supposed to be 1 hour.
If I'm running the camera, you gotta have a good show. I'm not fucking around. This camera's a lot of money.
Why do we even have the fucking camera?
I'm not even paying for my kids' schooling, and I'm paying for this camera, and you guys aren't even doing it that good.
Timestamps.
I mean, I'm investing a lot in this thing, man. I'm really seeing this to the end. And I almost died 8 months ago. And I'm doing this. I'm doing this with my life, with you two knuckleheads. With you two knuckleheads that don't really know nothing about nothing. I mean, I don't even clean my feet. I don't get it. I don't get you guys. I don't get you half the time. You're fighting all the time. Mom, I don't even know what she's doing over there.
What is the point of this show anyway? Fucking idiot.
I mean, what's the listeners like? How many listeners we got? How many? They go up? They go down? They go in the middle there? I just don't know anymore. I just fucking,
Jesus.
That's who I am, though. Hey, that's who I am. I'm New York to the core. I'm the core. So anyways.
Oh, God. How's your week, Andrew?
There was a lot of that. I tell you, there's a lot of that on the phone.
I know. We're organizing. Hey, okay, so this is special. This is special.
This is big. Hey, hello, everybody. That was a little taste.
It was a... What you...
A little taste.
I gotta dab my sweat.
Yeah.
That's what
So
Marshall always
welcome
says.
to video. Welcome to video. Welcome to video.
Oh.
Where this is in person, where you can see people.
Welcome.
You're used to hearing us. Now
You're seeing us.
Before, it was just your ears, but now it's your...
Look at this visual teaser.
Eyes I was going for there. You used to hear us with your ears, now you can see us with your...
Toes.
Welcome, everybody, to the show. This is the show, believe it or not.
This is all we do.
Right now, you probably think there's a glitch.
Nope. This is it.
Is this HD?
Wait, let's just.
Action. Cut it out. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4, go.
Is that what you do when you grab titties?
I grab tits like this.
Oh my God.
So, we have camera now.
We're doing this for a reason.
We've
added on a Patreon.
Yeah.
Yes, which is a different site. It's called. It's spelled Patreon.
PATREON.com.
Yes.
So what it is we have some expenses with this show.
We love doing the show. We
We've
do it
been-
for free for you guys. It's definitely not free. Marshall spends a lot on us.
Yeah, and
We don't have any money for ourselves.
we're very poor people now, but we're not begging because I don't want it to feel like we're homeless because we're not homeless. We both have jobs that keep us indoors.
A lot of hours of the day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we'd like to make this show as great as possible. And the only way we can do that is if we get a little bit of coin. And we love our listeners.
We really do.
Yeah.
I love them.
And they're growing by the thousands.
Tens of
Tens of thousands.
tens.
Tens of 10,000.
No, actually, no. It's actually getting pretty big. Yeah.
And because of that, we really want to invest in it.
We have
And
almost 700,000 downloads. And it's been a short few months, so we're doing really well, and we appreciate you for it.
So, with the Patreon, what do you get, you're asking? You're probably like, what do we get with that? Well, Mara, why don't you tell the kind people what
This
they
is
get?
what Andrew wrote out for me, and I would love to be able to read it, but I don't know if I can.
My handwriting's not that good.
I think the first one is a 3.
It is. No, that's a Z. That's a Z. Okay.
So we're going to do 2 episodes every month, just Andrew and I. We're just going to chit-chat, catch up, talk about things we've learned, and we're going to put those on our Patreon site, and that is going to come with video. So the first level is $3, and you're going to get 2 videos and the audio of just us 2 yucking it up. The next level...
The next level, that's when I come in. Let me see what I wrote. Is that a 5? You get 5 for $5. For $5, you get 2, the video that Mara just mentioned. You get 2 new episodes, but you get every episode videoed. Every single episode added to that.
Why are we talking to the camera like it's a person? We can talk to each other.
Okay, so let's just go over that one more time. So for $3, you get 2 new videos and 2 new episodes. For $5, you get 2 new episodes and video of every single ep from now on. Not like
all of our
packed.
guests,
Yeah.
everything. Yep. And some bonus content.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's on the next one. Sorry.
Well, here comes the next one. Drum roll. One more little drum roll there, I think. Okay. For $20, you get everything we just mentioned, and then you get free tickets to our live shows, and we're gonna get you a T-shirt.
Yes. 1 T-shirt.
1 T-shirt. Do we know what it says yet? No.
No.
Do we know that it's gonna cover your body? Maybe.
Not so sure.
No, the
We
shirt.
might do a Marshall cut where it just comes right above the belly.
Yeah. That's every shirt with Marshall though. Marshall, you're doing great. Maybe we'll get a picture of Marshall's feet, quesadilla toes
Oh my
on the
God.
shirt.
Let's just have quesadillas on the T-shirt.
That's not a bad.
That is
Chewed
really-
up though.
Yeah.
Chewed
like
up.
someone like you and I chewing on quesadillas.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Or maybe we're biting Marshall's toes. Well, you guys are excited. So, and then for the last thing would be for 2,000.
No, you forgot to mention. So for $20, you get tickets to live shows. You get a T-shirt. You get everything from the $3 and $5 grouping, as well as a social media platform that's private. We have content that we've produced, small Instagram videos, small social media postings, but it's private just for that $20 group.
That was good.
Thank you.
And then for $2,999.99, me and Mara will come to your house.
Or
and
Mar and I.
Mara and I. And Marshall, if he's allowed to leave, but he's whipped on his wife and she probably won't let him out of the house. But for $2,999.99, all 3 of us will come to your house.
And Miles.
And Miles will do the sound engineer in your kitchen. And he's got a tattoo. He's looking hot.
Yeah, he is. He's
And
looking
we'll come to
real
your
fuckable.
house, and we're going to do
Record. You'll be the guest.
You'll be the guest for a live show, and we'll wear very little amount of clothes.
Yes, we'll have clothing only on the right side.
And the left side from me. All right, so I think we nailed it. So $3, 2 new with video. $5, 2 new with video of every episode. $20, all of that I just said. Plus a free T-shirt, live shows, and more content on the social media platform.
Yes.
And then for $2,999.99, you could get us to come to your house to do a show. You're the guest, naked.
I think we nailed it.
I think we crushed it.
Yeah, you
And
crushed it.
first of
We
all,
crushed
and I'm
it.
sorry that we had to do that all, but we had to just do that once.
Yes.
We'll probably do it the next episode.
We're not
too.
very good at asking for money, but I mean, for the extra content, it does take time. It takes production value. There's a lot of production value to make us look this decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You a little bit more than me, probably.
I dab.
God damn. Yeah. There's nothing sexier than dabbing off grease. Like, I think you should just keep the grease because then they're just like, yeah, I see the grease.
It's also just lotion.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? She doesn't have grease.
I don't have grease. I'm dry as fuck. That's just more my problem.
Well, I'm sure Miles could help you with that, huh, pal?
Hey, tattoos. was that a new sleeve?
Why do people do that when they wink?
And I can't. It's such a hard time winking.
You really can't wink. Probably because of the fake eyelashes. They're weighing down the other eye, too.
I couldn't wink before.
Do you think guys notice the difference in length of the eyelash? I know you say a lot of times it's for you, but I didn't really realize how long they were until now I'm looking at them now.
I never have done anything for a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, except for like wear like lingerie and stuff.
And eyelashes.
No, I never got eyelashes for anybody
Except for you.
except for me. Yeah,
Why do you like a longer eyelash? What do you think it does?
I don't have to wear mascara or anything. I don't have to like,
Are you wearing mascara right now? Oh.
and I don't have to put eye makeup on. I don't like wearing eyeshadow.
You have a little eye makeup on.
I have
though.
eyeliner,
Oh.
but I
Okay.
don't have eyeshadow. Someone actually stole all my eyeshadow from my house at the first rooftop show I did. I used
Why is
to.
it expensive?
Yeah, my friend used to.
Does that happen a lot with women with stealing makeup, you feel like?
Yeah, I came home with a MAC liner the other day that I have no idea where I got it.
No, you got it when we had the meeting. That girl gave you.
No. From the night I went out and had a margarita.
And you came home with eye. So you think you borrowed someone's eyeliner and you didn't give it back?
Yeah.
Makeup's expensive though. A lot of people steal makeup from like the shop, right? Like
Yeah.
and there's a lot of like pressure on a woman to look good with the best makeup, and so then it makes them all thieves.
I have a highlighter, Laura Mercier highlighter. It is $198 just for like this one little compact, and that's just it only goes right here. Like that contouring stuff that you see, those videos that you see with like the 9 million different. That's like $1,000.
So why? And you feel like women do that just for themselves, not for how they're looked at and perceived by society and men?
Oh my God, they want to look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said you only do it for yourself.
Well, mine's just glitter. Mine is like a glitter. That one is specifically I only wear it at work.
Okay.
I put it all over my chest, and I put it right here, and I put it on my nose. That's it.
But you're only doing that for you.
No. The highlighter is for work. That's for tips.
You see where I'm asking?
To me, this is mundane bullshit.
Why? Women love talking about stuff like this. I'm sorry you're such a freaking alpha fucking caveman that you can't have a conversation about anything other than pussy and fucking and rodeos. Fucking dick.
Do you manscape, Marshall?
What the fuck is that?
Do you shave your
Do you
dick?
shave your dick?
No, I was thinking about doing that also.
Why not? You're just starting now?
Because I don't know. Since the surgery,
You just want to look at it?
no. I feel like
Is
it's
my scar bigger than my
irritating.
dick?
No, the scar's not around your dick.
Have you ever shaved your asshole?
No.
Oh my God.
Did you, Bruce?
Bruce has never shaved his asshole. Andrew has.
Don't you hate it when it grows back in? You feel like your asshole's dirty. It just needs to be shaved again.
Yeah, I've never.
Have you shaved your asshole?
No, but I've trimmed like everything, and I think it was including my ass. So I just went crazy
fuck
with
do
a
you do it?
clipper.
You just put your leg up on the side of the tub and hack away.
Do you really? You're not scared?
No, I'm actually super blonde, so it just comes off super easy.
Yeah, but a lot of girls wax their butt.
I know, but I don't need to. And waxing, you get bumps, and then you got to put the
I thought
cream
shaving
on.
you get bumps.
Well, If you have fair skin, it's a lot easier. I got really lucky.
There's a new like fad coming in where women are growing out their pubes.
Yeah, it's called laziness.
Yeah.
It's called shit gets caught in there.
No,
Can
but
you imagine if you have like discharge and you have hair, it's caught in the hair?
I've seen
disgusting.
it. Yeah.
You've seen it? Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Mara just broke the chair with her skinny legs and back.
Holy shit.
You get that live, folks, for $29.99.
I'm not bringing the chair.
Um,
I will break yours.
No, but I feel like some women are doing it as like I'm taking back my body. I don't need to shave my puss for anyone. I'm a natural. This is who I am with armpits and hair. I don't know.
Yeah,
society tells you that you
I
have,
think
but
if you
naturally,
stay consistent, if your legs are also hairy,
so
then
you can't just. It's kind of like me with shaving my face. Like my eyebrows are so thick, my face can't be completely shaved.
Yeah.
So a woman's vagina can't be all bushy if her legs aren't shaved.
it makes no sense. You're just like, oh, I'm a naturalist. All right, then be a naturalist. Let her go.
Well, maybe.
Let it all go.
Well, they do. A lot of them do.
I know, and that's fine.
I personally, I don't like. I think we're just trained to not like armpit hair because it's forever. You're told that a woman shouldn't have armpit hair, but I mean, it does turn me off a little bit. But I don't want. I wish it didn't. Like, I don't know.
Also, you get bacteria. So the smell that you have, like BO, is actually bacteria that's excreting gas. So it's like farting bacteria. And then if you have hair in there, it just gets stuck in your hair.
So you think guys should shave their armpits?
I mean,
Do you like when a guy's fully shaved? Like,
no. I don't like a lot of hair. I hate hair on the back.
yeah.
Like that. One time I almost threw up. I
I don't know
touched
why you
some-
pointed at me. It felt like a strong. It felt like a. That was very. It's very like.
I reached up into somebody's like t-shirt
Yeah.
sleeve, and then it was like fingers going into the jungle,
Yeah.
and I was like, huh!
Yeah. But why on the like?
And then I was like, nope, and I flipped over. I was like, I'm very tired.
But why do we care? It's so weird that like hair in certain places is great.
Yeah, and between the legs on a dude is hot.
Between the legs?
Yeah, like on their legs.
Oh. You
But-
like hairy legs?
Yeah.
But why a back? Because you don't
That
see it
is
often.
disgusting.
Why though?
There's just so much that's happening. You don't need it.
Why do you think that is?
You're not a bear.
That's disgusting. I don't like hair on the back. I never had it, so I don't have to worry about it.
It's crazy. I get it because I
It's
don't
just a
like it either.
preference.
No, I don't like it either. First of all, I just have a little on the corner right here.
I thought you had a lot, and you shave it off.
I don't.
Oh.
I used to swim a lot and see like the guys with big tufts, and I would just get right out of the pool. I was like, nope.
But a hairy chest is fine.
No, a little hair. Not too much.
See,
Don't get
it's not
crazy.
easy being a man, you know?
Oh my God. It's not easy being a white male. You know, it's really
First of all,
hard.
I'm Jewish, okay? I'm Jewish. I'm not fully white.
Your last name is not Cohen anymore.
Yeah, it's just weird. Body hair is weird. But no, I feel the same way with women. If a woman has armpit hair and leg hair, I don't want to go anywhere near
No,
her. Or I don't like a bush.
I wouldn't fuck a chick that had hair all over.
I wonder who started that. I wonder who's like, oh, just shave your fucking, like how long ago that was.
Well, it's very devolved. Like you think Neanderthals needed hair
To survive.
to
'cause-
survive. And then as you evolve and become wealthier and have more stature and things, you don't need it because you just shave Neanderthals down and use their hair to live.
So caveman's like, yeah, hey babe, we're like fine now. You don't need that hair to like live. And I'm sick of like seeing it. So can you by any chance? Yeah. It's more hair off. You are nasty mammal.
Here, nair.
Here, sword.
Never-
Or, here, stick, shave, pussy, now. Make fire. I stay hairy.
Yeah.
Because I'm man.
Yes.
It's fucking weird. It's weird how that just started. I wonder if it was in like colonial times. Probably Google it. This is why we need someone to Google it.
We
Can
need
you
a
Google?
Googler.
Do you have it available at Google? Can you look up possibly when women started shaving their their pussies
Just type it in like
or
that.
legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah. No, seriously. When did you start shaving your pussy, ladies? Yeah. What age did you start shaving?
Early, because I lived on the lake, so I didn't want the spider webs coming out.
Of your bathing suit.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Fucking women have to wear the most revealing bikinis.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So as soon as I started growing hair at like 17, I started shaving it off. Yeah.
But it was blonde, so no one could see it anyway.
It doesn't.
1915.
1915 is when they started shaving their puss.
So whatever that caveman thing was, I guess they were
When
fine.
was World War One?
Around then.
What was the
15 to
reason?
19.
Do you know? Fashion?
Fashions.
Interesting.
Thank you, Miles.
In America? Because French people, we're gonna
I
start.
wish we knew more about history.
Well, no, we're gonna start
we-
doing this. We're gonna start doing that. I think this was a very big turning point
It
in our
really
podcast.
was.
We're gonna look to Miles for history because we don't
So
know
we're
anything.
gonna need you to learn stuff.
Because we literally just thought that cave women shaved their arms for magazines.
With swords. With swords that didn't even exist because they had the whittled down things.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
So sticks. I
No,
think you're
the-
like stones.
No, break bones? Names.
We're dumb. But no, we're gonna have a section like that
Yes.
starting now.
When was the first dildo? Miles?
So you started shaving. Do you feel like women's bikinis are like there's too much pressure with how revealing? Like a guy gets to wear fucking like in Europe, guys wear thongs or
Well,
not.
guys will laugh at you.
Speedos.
Like if you have a hair sticking out, guys will go, "Yo, gross! That's so gross."
And then if you're wearing swim trunks as a woman, guys will be like, "Well, what's she covering up? Why doesn't she?"
I used to wear boy shorts and like sports bras because I would tube a lot. So
Yeah.
then you could like tie it on, and everyone's like, "You are such a tomboy," and I was like, "I don't care.
Yeah, just because you don't want to fucking you can
Lose
literally.
my swimsuit on the water."
yeah.
And I also had a tattoo at 15, so I didn't
is
want
there-
to show everybody. I didn't want to show my parents that I had a tattoo
Where was it?
on my hip.
Oh, were you worried? Where did you get the tattoo
What do you mean?
when you were 15?
At a tattoo
In your little
parlor?
town?
Yeah. Well, I had to drive. My sister drove me, and I used her ID even though she was there to get it because you had to be 18. And then this like crazy guy.
That's pretty rebellious.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that? And what kind of tattoo was it?
It's a very 15-year-old tattoo. It was a yin yang with sun rays around it because I wanted to be balanced but also be free.
Oh my god. It's funny that you were a virgin with a tattoo. Usually a girl that gets a tattoo in high school, she's probably
I was
gets
very
down.
tormented as
Yeah.
a kid. I was very like trapped inside my own little head in my own little room.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta do something. I dyed my hair red once.
Wow.
Yeah, for my senior pictures. I secretly did it and then went the next day without my parents knowing. So my senior picture is me with red hair.
You're such a badass. You don't give a fuck. You
I
don't give
don't-
a fuck.
Yep. And then they used that picture for the next 3 years on their like, here's cloud photography. This
Oh,
is our
really?
senior picture. Yeah. And so my mom, every time
You
she
should
would
use
get
that
it in
as
the
your
mail,
headshot. Do you have that, you think?
I asked Eric Kohlkamp from he's a longtime listener. Please send me my senior
yearbook?
picture.
Yeah, take a picture.
He was going to come here and be a guest. He went to school with me, and I was like, "Can you please bring our yearbook?" I don't have any pictures of me growing up.
When you wear a bikini,
Mm-hmm.
do you think when women wear a bikini, are they constantly conscious of like or self-conscious about because when you get wet, like you can see it's like you're pretty much naked.
What do you mean?
It's
Only if you're wearing a white suit. If you're wearing, that's why I always wear black suits.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
still, it's very revealing. Like I don't know. I guess a guy has his shirt off, but a woman, I don't know. And when I was in
depends on the
Europe,
liner
when I was in
also.
Europe, there was topless, and I was losing my fucking mind. I know that's very like immature and like, but it was like
We had Black's
unbelievable.
Beach by us in San Diego, which was naked
Mm-hmm.
in La Jolla, and there's never anybody that you want to see naked there. You're always like, oh.
But yeah, I do think if I lived in Europe for a year and I saw titties almost every other day, by the end of the year, it'd be like, okay, You know, those are just breasts on the beach. I wouldn't care. But, like, it's the one
I see titties all
time.
the time, and I'm still shocked. Because, like, I saw this one lady the other day, longest nipples I've ever seen. Like those round, and then they were just blunt on the end.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that, a breastfeeding
Yeah,
nipple?
like a little cigar tits.
I was like, yeah, they were dark, too.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
I want to smoke them. Where was this, in the gym?
It looked like a real, one of those bottles, like a real nipple on the bottle. So I was like, maybe that's a breastfeeding boob.
Where it was in the.
I can't say, but yes.
Oh. See, yeah, I don't know. With tits, it's because you don't see them that. Then, like, when you get to see, it's like, But I feel like if you saw them all the time on the beach, I wonder how much I'd be turned on by them, like when we would have sex. Like if it was like, you know, when you take off a bra for
Like
the
a
first time,
gynecologist?
it's just like it's the best thing on earth.
I don't know that. No. I mean, I never look at a dick and I'm like, yeah. I'm always like, God, that
It
thing's
serves
sweaty.
a purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. How sweaty is that thing? It's going to go in my mouth in 4 seconds.
Weird. Something you don't like just gets in that mouth. Like you don't do that with food.
I eat kale. I hate kale.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
Yeah.
dick is kale.
Dick is my kale.
Yeah. Yeah, pussy is my spinach.
It's bitter. You ate spinach?
No.
Oh. Have you ever gone down on a girl that you're like, whoo?
Yeah.
Do you keep doing it?
No.
Or do you- oh, I've done that.
It's weird how like some vaginas like have a very strong odor.
It
Like-
just depends on the
like
time
a
of the
Pepe
month
Le
also.
Pew. Really?
Yeah, because it just depends on hormonal. Like when you ovulate, you have a discharge that's also, it's like lubricates the egg and
Yeah.
the sperm to come up and fertilize, and then you have a discharge pre-menstruating, and so like you have all these
before
different.
your period, your vagina smells more.
Yeah,
And then
and then during your period, deaf.
so you just want to like a week after the
There's
period.
only like a 2-day sweet spot.
Yeah.
So you just gotta plug your nose and dive right in.
Like a little snorkel. So 2 days. You only get 2 days of a good smelly puss. Can you believe that, Marshall?
I used to love fucking women when they were in the period.
You
Oh,
did?
Oh yeah.
Would you
it
go
was
down
fun.
on them though? You come up with
I've done that.
that
Who
milk
gives a
ring of
fuck?
blood.
Wait, you used to? When did it
That's when I
stop?
was a youngster, man.
Yeah. Well, when you're young, you just want to die. You dive in.
No, I just love the idea of blood on my dick.
You liked it? And then you have that blood ring too.
Who gives a fuck? It was
Maybe
fun.
that's where they came up with the ring.
The movie The Ring?
Yeah. Because I've done that. I told you guys that story when I was
I gotta
fucking.
piss so badly.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
All right, Andrew. I mean, Bruce. We'll call you
He's
Bruce.
talking about blood on his dick, and now he's running
No,
the
he
bathroom.
needs to run.
It's the first time he got hard in 6 years. That's Marshall.
Oh, God. Yeah. You've never fucked a girl on her period?
She was bleeding. I don't know if it was her period though. Yeah. No, I don't know. I probably have. I remember I went down on a girl and she was on her period.
Oh,
And I told her I'd eat around it.
I'll eat around.
That's what I said to her. I go, hey babe, don't worry about me. I'll just eat around it.
What am I walking into right now?
I don't know, but you're crying.
Welcome.
Welcome, our guest.
Why are you crying?
So why are you crying?
Because I saw that visual in my head. and it upset me. I'm a young Christian boy.
You ain't that young.
What did I walk into right now?
It's a show about love.
And marriage and breakups?
Eat around it. Jeez.
Yeah, just
Hell
eat
yeah.
around it. Should we introduce our guest?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
why not?
He is the executive producer and what do you call it? The creator of Roast Battle on
Facts.
Comedy Central.
Facts.
And also the star of Superior Donuts.
I'm like number 5.
I know.
Relax.
I'm just being nice.
Thank you. I
We're
appreciate
friends.
that.
He literally plays a donut.
I was in the first episode, actually.
You were.
Yeah, I remember. I saw that one.
Okay,
It was the
relax.
only one I saw.
I know.
Only one I saw.
We were like, we should support RELL, and then we were over it.
What's that show again?
It's a good show, though. Second season, baby.
Yeah, October 30th, man. We come out with the second season. It's going to be pretty cool.
That's fucking awesome.
Pre-Halloween. That's fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal.
bro, I'm excited, man.
What
You know
about
I mean?
Roast Battle?
Roast Battle, I don't know. Usually we come back around this time. But I haven't seen no commercials, so I guess not.
Why? It's going to be cut, you think?
No, I just think it's one of those, like, you know, like the regular Comedy Central roast. They like once every couple of years you'll see some celebrities. So I think it's gonna be like a seasonal thing. It'll come out in January or just something random.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
How did you come up with the idea?
Because your last name?
But yeah, my last name. I get into a lot of fights. Pretty much. Me and Mara got into a fisticuff altercation, and I created the show. No, that happened on another day. Two comics wanted to fight one day. I live in LA. Two comics wanted to fight at the Comedy Store one night, and we were like, "Hey man, don't fight. Roast. That's what we do. We make jokes." That's so corny. But instead of having them fight,
Oh my gosh, this is
instead of
like
having
West Side Story for
Pretty much.
comics.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans and
Bigotry.
whites.
Just write a poetry.
Yeah.
Or write a poem.
Come on in.
Let's all run towards each other.
Yeah. So we don't fight. We write jokes, and then they started.
The smaller guy's like, yeah, that is a good idea.
And they started roasting, and I was, I'm known to be. Can we curse on this show?
Yeah.
I'm known to be somewhat of a shit talker. I don't know. What do you think, Mara? I've had a reputation of run my mouth a little bit.
Of
you know what I
course,
mean?
yeah.
We both do. And and it was called the show was called the RELL Battle, and then yeah. Believe it or not, and then celebrities started coming, and they were like,
You know what we should call this?
They were like, who the fuck is RELL Battle? And then, so business purposes, we changed it to Roast Battle, and then it got on.
It's a very organic story. You know?
Yeah, very organic show.
Yeah.
We kind of organized a little bit, but the comics were already there. The center was already there.
Are there any T-shirts left that say "Real Battle"?
I never made any.
I worked with a guy named Diamond.
Did
So
you really?
I get it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Did he pimp whores? I don't understand. What kind of profession could you have with that name?
He literally slanged fish. he was from Nepal, and he changed his name to Diamond because
really?
he thought it sounded American.
You thought that was some regular shit?
I swear to God.
You should be like, nah, buddy, just go with Mike.
He's like,
Make it a little easier.
Trust me, I lost my mind. He had it on a license. I was like, that's not American. He's like, no, it's very American. And I was like, all right, dude. Yeah, and then he got kicked out of the country. So. No, he ended up being an Uber driver, but that's a whole long story.
Yeah.
So how did you add the wave?
It's a kid named Jamar Neighbors who would just be there every night. She knows Jamar. I don't know if you know Jamar. And he just would, in the battles, he would just act out and just do crazy shit.
Which is Jamar.
In the middle of the show, he would get so excited and do crazy stuff, and then he just kept doing it, and we just never stopped him. And then we got a deal, and we were like, this is a part of the show. Like literally,
beautiful, man.
Like literally.
Yeah.
And then they became the Negro Wave, and it was another type of name for the wave, but we got to go on TV. And then they became a part of the show. It became a big circus, man. It's a big, huge circus now with so many moving parts, and it's been working out so far. You know
It's
what I'm
awesome.
And then you're a donut.
You dig? And we have a roast battle version of the show at New York Comedy Club as well. We do here every 2 weeks.
And there's one at
Every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's a lot of joke writing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So Nara's done it a couple times.
I've done
First
it.
time I saw
You've done it, right?
Yeah, I
don't
did.
think I saw yours.
No, you weren't there.
Yeah, okay. So I'm out of town, so here they do it here when I'm not out of town. So it's a cool gig.
Oh, that's awesome. It was fun. I did it with Christina Galston, previous guest. It was super, super fun. God, that was.
I want to see
she
that
was
one,
a
man, because
mess.
I got dirt on both of them. So I would love to.
I know.
I would love to see.
You
What do you have
will
the dirt
go
on Mara?
down.
Dirt on Mara?
I've known Mara.
Rel knows the most about me of anybody on the planet, I think.
No, I don't know about that.
I
More
think
than
so.
Andrew?
You've been married a few times.
Yeah.
So when did you meet? When did y'all meet?
Gotta be like 7 years ago or something.
Yeah.
I met Mara in LA
6
a
years.
while ago.
Yeah.
Maybe more than 6. A while
Yeah?
ago. We used to
Oh,
run
wow.
together and we used to run around in LA a little bit. Mm-hmm. Do shows and stuff.
It
Yeah.
was a good time.
Back when Mara was a blonde.
I know.
She blow you?
No. Yeah, Mara, what's up with that? That's a good question.
That's why we're still friends.
What's up with the BJs, Mara? Selfish ass.
Man, you're the only comic.
The only one. I mean,
And me.
Besides Andrew.
Yeah, besides Andrew.
Well, he's not a comic. Anyway.
Oh, I see what's going. RELL battle. Yeah, what is it about you that makes people want to hate each other?
I don't know.
Something about you that just
It is true.
I just spit out the fucking
get that. Get it on film.
Oh, nobody can see Marshall on the video. Rel
on your
dressed
eye.
up for us today. It was so great.
Don't make me explain what happened. Mara's like the best, worst producer of all time. She says, hey, you come down to my thing. Don't be late, 10:15.
I know, that's all I kept saying. Don't be late, asshole.
So I do what I usually do. I get a Mara text, I ignore it, and then I read it.
Me too.
I read good. You know, yeah. In person or in text message, she's not really saying much. So
Roasted.
She says go to the gym. She says go to the gym and come by the show. I said, hell yeah. I go to the gym, come by the show.
Well, you're getting fat.
No, I was getting fat. Stop it. I'm in the gym now.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying to take my
you looking shit.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm trying, baby.
Yeah.
You know, Mars she's getting right too. Mars been right for
No, compared to what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she could have done anything.
Yeah, she went from sloppy Joe to filet. You know?
Yeah. Oh, it's still sloppy, though.
She's still sloppy.
That filet is sloppy.
It's the most disrespectful.
That's like a piece of meat that like looks amazing, then you cut into it and you're like, oh, that's still sloppy.
Mara got a booty now. I don't remember her having a booty back in the day. Maybe she did. I don't remember.
I always had a booty.
I don't remember you having a booty in L.A.
I definitely had a booty.
Well, you do more squats now, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Mara.
Thanks.
I'll put on 20 pounds. But anyway, so what about you? Where are you from,
Where are
bro?
you? What's your story? So our show is about divorce.
Yeah. I know.
You've been married how many times?
No, you haven't been married. Have you been married?
No, I haven't been married.
No.
But your parents.
But your mama has.
My mom has been married a couple times, so I hope she doesn't hear this. She's been married a couple times.
We love Joyce Ann, though.
Can you imagine if your
The
mom
world
was a
loves Joyce Ann.
subscriber to this show?
Yeah, my mom's like, why are you telling people my business?
Well, it's more about how it's affected you.
Yeah, my mom was married twice with my dad, obviously, and my stepdad, who I'm still cool with, but she doesn't know about it.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You can't listen, man. You can't, The first marriage is usually, you were young, you had kids. It was the thing to do in the 80s and
Wait,
stuff.
are you so cool with your dad?
Yeah, me and my dad are super cool.
Okay, cool.
I got one of those mothers who like try to make it look like my dad was this horrible dude when they left. Like, when your daddy left us, like, no, he left you. Like, me and Pops are still cool. He's taking me to football practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me and Dad are still cool, but it was like, as a kid, you try to manage both parents. It's like it's a job almost. You know what it's like.
You felt that way when you were young? Like, how old were you when they got divorced?
My parents, the first 14 years old. I was in middle school, I think, right before middle school.
So she's talking shit about your dad, and you were level-headed enough to be like, nah, he's still a cool dude.
You know what's funny? My brother, we're very weird people. Where it's like,
Well, you're twins.
I'm my twins, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
you
a
were
twin. We're very weird. Like when
Is he fat like you? Or?
no fat.
I'm kidding. Okay, come on. This was fun.
No,
You're skinny.
I looked at myself.
Just from the side. You look fat. Okay.
No, just from the side.
Okay.
I'm going to complex on this show. I don't need to be here.
You really don't.
What am I doing? I'm about to delete her number from my phone right now. No, we're weird. We didn't really. It didn't affect us till later. So like they got divorced, and I was excited because I was like, finally I can get some sleep.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
would fight a lot.
They fight a lot, and I remember my parents came and they sat us down and said, me and your mom are going to break up. We were like, cool. Can I go back downstairs and watch Martin? Like we didn't care. But then I realized later on in relationships, it took me a long time to learn how to love a woman because I wasn't used to it. Like I'd only see my father kiss my mom like once. I'm sure they loved each other at one point, but I only saw it once, so I didn't know how to be loving to a girl. So I was just like kind of a whore, and I didn't know how to. You supposed to hold your girl's hand and shit.
When did you learn to not be a whore?
I think
exactly?
honestly, what's today? 2000, like 2000.
I'm just trying to figure
I would
out.
say within the last 2 years,
Yeah.
something like that. So, cause I thought like my parents got divorced. Why is everybody crying? Not a big deal. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
And then you get older, you go, damn,
That affected me.
I'm supposed to hug a girl when she's crying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm supposed to tell her I love her every day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like little shit like that. This podcast is getting way too deep in my life. I just realized I did not come in for this shit. Where's the jokes?
Nope, no jokes, boy.
So yeah, that's how it affected me, I guess.
So who did you live with, your mom or dad?
I live with my mom. You know how it is. You live with your mom until you fuck up, and then you go with your dad. You know what I mean?
Then you go, what?
You know how it is. You know, my mother had one quote. I'm gonna tell you, daddy. That's like, what, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you live with your mom for the most time, and then I was like, man, fuck this, Pop. I'm living with dad and shit. And he was even worse. You know what I mean? Because you could talk back to your mom and
Did
leave.
you and your twin go together?
No, Terrence. He knew how to handle my mom. He just would stay in the house and just like ignore her and go downstairs and put some headphones on. I had to say something back. I believe in truth and fairness, and that doesn't exist in a divorced mother's house. It's about
Or in life.
In life. You know, it's like if my little sister didn't wash the dishes, and you say, Terrell, you wash those dishes? I said, technically, Ma, it's Tracy's day to wash the dishes. You gotta make her do it. I don't care. I want you to wash the dishes. I said, well, Ma, on the refrigerator, it says it's Tracy's day.
Yeah.
I don't care. So I would debate, and I believe in fairness. And a mother, a single mom now with 3 kids in the house, she don't give a damn about what's fair. She wants the dishes washed. So we got into a lot of shit. So I said, fuck this, I'm gonna live with dad. But my dad was like military. So it's like, wake up at 8 o'clock, go to the gym and shit. I'm like, I'm 13. What am I going to do? You know? Mm-hmm. You know, military quarters. You ever heard of those on the bed?
Oh, yeah.
So
I love those, man.
Yeah. So my father, so that, Ma can
They're
yell.
called hospital corners also.
Hospital corners, yeah. So Ma, you can yell and you can storm out and go away and go party. Dad was like, no, you stay in the house, you're going to finish this. So I was like, fuck this. I'd rather be
You're
in
like
minimum
Cuba
security.
Gooding Jr. in what's that movie? What's the one movie where he moves in with his father and then he like learns lessons from Lawrence Fishburne?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was a integral part of your youth.
It really was. A white suburban kid.
These black dudes are killing each other, and then Lawrence Fishburne saved the day.
Menace to Society.
Teaching about real estate. It's interesting.
Yeah, I used to quote Menace to Society with my white friends in polo. Be like, what you look at? I feel sorry for your mom. What you say about my mama, motherfucker? What the fuck? like while combing my hair and wearing Lacoste, you know. What you say about my mama? Yeah, it was so far removed. But so you're living with your dad then at like what?
I moved with my dad right before college. I stayed with him for like maybe a month, and it was just the worst shit ever. It was just the worst.
Made
shit
you
ever.
realize how great it was.
Made you realize how great it was. But you know, my parents' divorce actually was the best thing that ever happened to me because that's how I became a comedian. My father was so structured and so like tough, and he was like a mean dude. Because you know, I grew up in a difficult neighborhood, so my father he didn't believe in being friends with your kid. You gotta like
Connecticut?
no DC. The main streets.
I grew up on the hard streets of
Hartford.
well, Harvard's actually pretty.
Stanford.
Motherfuckers only had a 2-car garage. Fuck you know about that struggle? No.
I only had Sega.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have Nintendo.
We don't get PlayStation around these parts. No, but my dad was so tough. You couldn't talk. It was very structured. You know, he just didn't play very do what I say type shit. When he left, I had the freedom that I discovered I was kind of funny, and then that in turn allowed me to kind of be more free. So if my dad had been my mom my whole youth, I probably would be a comedian because I wouldn't have been able to fuck around and be kind of creative in a sense.
Well,
He gave
I don't
you
know.
work
This is
ethic.
kind of your fate. This is
I don't
your
think
destiny.
so. I think you discover it at a young age and just keep going with it. You can't. I'm funny at 21, and then think about. You got to already know. I think for me, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Well, when did your mom get married the second time?
she got married again in 2005. She broke up. 14, and then I think I forgot what I was. 2005, I think.
Were you in the wedding?
Yeah, I was in the wedding. I wasn't in it. I just gave a speech.
Who was the guy?
It's my first. The guy was this guy named E.T. Great dude, pilot. His name's Ernest. What you mean?
I don't know.
Why's that funny?
E.T. I never met an E.T.
Ernest.
They get married like this?
Ernest. Okay.
That's for the camera. That's the one thing for the camera.
That's an act out. No, great dude, pilot, super cool, super fun, a little corny, but he was a great guy. He came in. This is a suburban black dude from Florida, educated pilot, making money, military guy, nice. Coming to a house with 3 little ghetto black kids, and they started dating like in '96. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And they got married in 2005, but and he had to deal with all that bullshit of 3 kids who just were raw and ghetto. And he took it, man. And so we learned to respect him. He gave us free trips and shit. So He was a good guy. And then I think Mom was just too messed up. She was too hurt, and so she was too paranoid and just
To get married.
She was just too like
To stay married.
To stay married. She had already been through a divorce. She had raised these 3 kids. She's worried about us, and then she had to find love for herself. So she was just too wired up and just needed things her way. She's a boss and controlling. And I think he was just like, hey, man, calm down. And over time, I just think it just kind of...
Did he live with her in 96?
No. They were, like, my friend coming over.
Yeah. E.T.
E.T., my friend. My friend
E.T.
He was a friend from church.
Yeah.
So my little dumbass, okay.
He's sweating.
Church friend. You know what's funny? This is a funny thing. My father owned a barbershop. My father was a barber. He owned a barbershop. And E.T. used to get haircuts from my dad.
Oh.
Cause like you in the church, you put up your card for your business or whatever, on like some little board or whatever. And E.T. saw the card. He was a pilot. He would come into town for a couple of days, and so he wanted to get a haircut. He went to the church barber guy. And he would go to my dad. And my dad used to cut his hair, and then the guy ended up fucking his wife. How crazy is that? Right?
How was the fate after he found out?
Oh man, I don't think he went there no more. he found a new barber.
Did your dad ever get remarried?
Nah, man, my dad's he ain't getting remarried. He's chilling, man.
No, he's a barber. He getting a ton of puss. With that
He's
barber
chilling.
pussy.
Well, now he's a college professor now. But
What?
yeah,
He went back to school?
my dad's a good weird guy. I didn't want to go to college and shit because I was like, I'm out here working at a golf course. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bar back. Why would I not want to do this for the rest of my life? In high school.
Yeah. I'm like Tiger Woods, but
I'm
inside.
Like,
In the golf course. Yeah, I'm working.
Look, I'm making $8 an hour, a bar back at a golf course. I'm rich. I'm not going to college. I'm partying every night.
Yeah.
Who goes to college?
Yeah.
So my dad made a deal with me. He's like, if I'll go to college if you go to college. So we'll go through it together.
So he finished.
It's like back to school.
Back to school. So he ended up going as I was going, so we could kind of deal with, I don't know, so we can deal with the same pressures or some like, motherfucker, you're going to night class, you know what I'm saying?
He's doing it so he can fuck an 18-year-old again.
But it was exactly. But it was it was to motivate me to say, I'm going through what you're going through, so you got no excuse type of thing, which was cool as a dad.
Yeah.
And then I graduated. He liked it because he was old, had nothing to do. So he just kept going, and he ended up getting like 4 degrees, and now he teaches at Bowie State University.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
My dad's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Now he's cool. I was young, I hated him, but now it's like, oh, you're not a dick. You just didn't want me to get shot in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's a pretty cool guy.
So he's fulfilled in his career.
I would think so. He doesn't really want to be.
Your mom did a number, huh?
No, he was always like that.
Oh.
My dad was always like that. I think my mom was just young, and she just was like, she's from the South, and she just like get married, have kids, and then when she hit like 40, she's like, I need to have a life. And then by then it was like she was kind of already dealing with her own shit.
I feel like it might just be chemicals in chicks. Like you just are like, oh my God, we have to do this. This is the next
You feel
stage.
pressure?
Yeah, you just start hormonal.
And then if you don't get married in that time, then you just...
Yeah.
You don't... you become a sloppy fillet.
I think you got 3 kids. You gotta always constantly be in control. I think it's hard to let that go to be with somebody who's your equal because she's not used to having an equal.
And your mother worked hard then, it sounds
She worked like 2 jobs. Yeah.
Well, she was trying to keep you guys safe.
She tried to keep us safe, and she was trying to feed us. And Dad was around, obviously, but we're staying with her.
She's a strong woman. I mean,
Of course, but that's hard to let that settle down to be with somebody else and to allow him to have some control over the situation because she's used to being in charge, and she's in charge of her job. You know what I mean? So he wasn't gonna have a choice. He didn't have a chance, really. E.T. So I feel sorry for him. You know.
My dad still talks to all my exes. Same
To
thing.
your ex.
Does he really? Your
Yeah,
dad?
but he kept it on the down low, and then my ex told me, he's like, yeah, I just had lunch with your dad. I was like, what the fuck?
They had lunch? That's different.
No, it's like quarterly lunch.
That's crazy.
I know.
My mom, if I had lunch with my stepdad, she would probably flip the fucker. She wouldn't be able to. She'd be crushed. She'd be so hurt. She'd be so crushed.
Really?
My dad is just like the nicest person, and I can see why people want to stay in his life.
But lunch? I mean, a text, my happy birthday, maybe.
How many free flights you getting from ET?
Man, I used to go everywhere, dude. I had a career as a comedian my first year because I was able to get to places and travel. Now that it's like it's been a while. It's like I feel bad. Like I can't.
You think that's why you don't have a career as a comedian anymore?
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't be on this fucking podcast. Tell you what, this is on my way down.
Yeah, you're flying. Yeah, ET, that plane's crashing.
I saw Mara on the way up. Now I'm seeing her ass back on the way down. Ironically, Mara's still here. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's a good
I know. She looks better too.
She did look better.
Yeah.
on the way
Your
down.
career is going down. She's going up.
Yeah.
And just laughing at your ass.
It's ironic how I'm coming down, but she looks more attractive. Is that weird? Is
Yeah. Well,
Well, you drink more.
I am quite an alcoholic these days. That's
yeah,
true.
you've been drinking a lot.
A lot, baby. A lot. Only in New York.
I saw him after the Blunt Club podcast.
I was
right?
fucked up,
Oh
dude.
my god, it was so funny. He was like in a corner staring at the wall, and he's like, "I'm so hot." I was like, "You're also turn around,
Yeah.
be part of the room."
I did that podcast. And I ate like 2 edibles. I smoked like 6 blunts, and I came back to Mara's crib, man. And then she came in and saw me just fucked up. I was like, yeah, I'm fucked up. She was like, this is a Tuesday for me.
Yeah.
I was like, just lay down, sleep it off.
Amateur.
I saw Christina Galston after that show, and she goes, I was wandering up and down McDougal, and I was like, I swear the grizzly bear was right here last time.
Yeah.
It was right here. I was like, you are
Dangerous.
2 doors down. 2 more doors.
She's real stoned.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
In LA, though, you smoke a lot of weed now, right?
No, I don't, man. I don't do much.
Yeah.
He doesn't even drink out
I
there.
barely drink. Here I do all my shit, which is
Yeah.
weird.
I hear that a lot when people come
It's like
here and they're like,
6
I can't
years
not.
worth in 2 weeks.
Yeah, here I do all my shit because everybody's just I don't know. I'm closer with people here, I think, and it's more of a family community in New
Did
York.
you start here?
I started I
started?
started Maryland, DC, but I really LA is where I kind of came up as a comic. But here's where I get messed up the most, man.
You moved to LA right from, you chose LA over New York, even though you're right here.
I'm fucking stupid, dude. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I
Well,
did
no,
that.
you're on TV. You did okay.
You did great.
Yeah.
I started in New York, and look at me. Come on. I'm on this podcast. I'm here every day. Look at Marshall.
Just because there's food here. We need the food to live.
And they have Canada Dry and shit.
Oh man, that makes it all worth it. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna walk out, like be gone.
You don't get this.
But they got Canada Dry. Who does that? I think I saw some Orangina in that bitch. I could have sworn.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, they
Of
stepped it up.
everything. So do you think you're going to get married?
Yeah, I do. I think I really like being in relationships, man, more than not. You know, running around is cool, but I like having somebody there you can kick it with and not lie to. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm more comfortable there. But am I gonna stay married? A different question. I don't know. I don't get how people can be married for more than 10 years. I think I'll pull a good 10.
10 years? That's a long time.
I think I could pull a good 10 and be like, all right, yo, we did it. That's nothing to be
We have
sad
2
about.
kids. You get a couple kids.
Yeah, a couple kids. I don't think forever is necessary anymore. I just don't. I think you had to back in the day because of survival and shit. I don't think forever is necessary, man. I just think it's Tinder and so much other shit. I think at 48,
Tinder? You think at like 78 years old, you're going to be like, yo, I'm swiping everybody.
you don't think there are old people apps where they can meet old people meet
Yeah,
old people?
yeah.
They got farmers meeting farmers. They got transgender meeting
So
transgender.
at 78 years old,
No,
you're going to
well,
be like,
78
yo, I want to find another 78
No,
year
at
old.
55. he's
At
probably saying.
55.
Oh.
But I'm saying old people meet.
Yeah. Old people
Yeah.
fuck.
They old people fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
what?
want to live that long.
Oh well. Don't worry. We don't think you will, Mark.
Yeah. No, everyone's betting the under.
You know what?
Yeah.
McGregor has a better chance of beating Mayweather than you living to 70.
I know. Since he's been here every single day, don't die. Text me when you get wherever.
Because I got my stuff over your house. I don't want to be caused and brought into possibly as a suspect to your death.
I love it. It goes back to you. You don't care if she dies. I just need a place to rest my head.
I know.
Actually, if you die, can you die in the living room so I get the bed?
No, this couch is killing me. So why don't you kill yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. Jump out the window.
No.
Oh,
No, that was good. I was laughing.
So me and Mara have been close friends for like 8 years. No.
a long time.
Yeah. So.
A long
So
time.
E.T. is gone. Is there?
E.T.'s gone.
And your dad never met someone. But your mom, I feel like staying strong was so important for you. My mom, when there was the divorce, like she became very weak, started drinking, and couldn't leave the room. But I think that a strong figure in your house. would change
Yeah,
her.
my mom did. She never drank till she got remarried. She never drank. She never smoked. She was a clean whistle, Christian clean whistle. My dad was the partier, but yeah, she stayed strong. And you got 3 kids, and you gotta figure it out. So she's dope for that. You know what I mean? But now it's like it's too much. Mara knows. She's my mother's just like,
Yeah.
She's just, we're her life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, please, somebody take her off my motherfucking hands.
Did she go to the set of Superior Donuts?
No, but I went home and did some promotion, and she needed to be everywhere with me. She needed to go with me on the road. She wanted to be at the stops, location. She came to a couple of podcasts. Like, we are her life. So it's like, no, get married, find somebody to take care of you.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, well, once you go ahead, when season 3 happens, I'll get a house and I'll move out with you. No, you're not. No. Why would I left home at 17. I went to college early, not because I was smart. I need to get the fuck out the house.
Yeah.
So why would I move you back in with me? It defeats the purpose of me moving out in the first place. So she's great though.
Yeah.
Your mom's kind of like that too. I mean, she's
No,
like,
she never calls me.
oh,
She
wait,
never calls you?
If I was successful, she would.
It was Thelma.
What's that
wasn't
like,
it?
dude? Oh, that must be so nice.
It's actually pretty nice. Last time I called her, she's like, I gotta go. Oh, I'm playing cards. And I was like,
Damn. You got Jim Rummy beat you?
yeah.
What's a good, like, once a week, like, what's good for a mom to call?
I don't know. She called me like 5. I also don't call her that much. We need to call more.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been, I don't know, once every 3 weeks or something, which
That's
is
not
pretty
good.
nice, right?
That's not good.
Why? How many times do you talk?
We don't. Well, we're in a text group, so she texts. She's texting right now.
You can feel it.
I don't mind that though.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to answer.
Yeah.
I'll respond to some shit like 3 weeks later. I'm like, word, Trump's president? Like today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take forever to.
Yeah.
So I can do, but my brother, my sister, and I am on it. So we just kind of all text her back and forth.
Do you give a lot of the weight towards your brother and sister to keep that connection?
They're better at it than me. Because
Yeah.
Tracy's the girl.
Me too. My brother does he sends like
Exactly.
Mother's Day. He'll
Dan.
send a gift. I'll throw my name on there.
Exactly.
I'm
My
that
sis-
asshole.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
My sister would be like, I'm getting my this spa, blah, blah, blah. This how much, send me $100. Boom.
Done.
$100. They're best friends, so they can deal with that. Terrence, my brother's a little bit more responsible than me, so he feels obligated as the man of the family to do that shit. And I just hit up whenever I get time. So it's like, I'm lucky. I don't have to deal
My
with it.
sister gives shitty gifts.
Does she
I don't want to
really?
be associated with it. I'm like, did you get that at Walmart? Ugh, don't put my name on that.
What?
That's awful.
I mean, you have to pay for it?
No, I don't have to pay. She's like, I put your name on it. I was like, please don't. Just
Do you give
keep it
gifts?
off. To the mother that I don't talk to? No.
Yeah. That would be funny if you sent her gifts. Like, hey, we still don't talk.
Hey,
Here's
a little Best Buy.
Yeah,
Some
here's
little
a-
coin over at Best Buy.
You still talk to your mom? I thought you guys were talking or something this time, this
Nah,
year.
no,
No? Wow.
no, not at all. I called my dad on Father's Day, and she picked up, and she was like, "I miss you and I love you," and I was like, "Cool, have Dad call me." Hung
Wow.
up.
cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. You have your reasons.
Yep.
I don't believe in that you need to talk to your parents. People have shitty parents.
Yeah.
Some people have
Yeah.
shitty ass parents. I do not believe in
I
that.
didn't
My
ask to
parent-
come into this world. They
Yeah.
did this.
But they change. They do change. My dad, I'm way cooler with my dad now.
Sometimes the damage is done though. Depends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm lucky I don't have that relationship, but sometimes you can't fuck up my whole life and then I'm all messed up now because of you, and then you come back in my life and shit. It's like I'm already fucked up.
Yeah.
So I get that. I got people.
I can forgive and just not have them in my life.
Yeah.
I think that's a good lesson for people that are getting divorced. Also, you can forgive and not have to keep having those men in your life.
But then Mara, when she has a kid after her fourth stillborn, if she has a kid eventually, once you have a kid,
Those are called cum babies.
Come
Okay.
baby. When she has a kid eventually, you might be like, I want my kid to know their grandmother. Maybe.
No, never.
No?
No, because even my sister with my niece and nephew, they can't be in the house without somebody else there because my mom could flip. Like,
Okay.
'cause she's bipolar, so she.
Oh, that's right,
there's
that's right,
never,
that's right. Yeah,
There's never
yeah,
any
yeah.
safe moments. So there's been times where I've stayed with my niece and nephew, when my sister was off on a vacation at my parents, and then they've flipped, and I called my sister. I was like, I'm driving them to Indiana.
You do
And-
go home. You do go watch. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
guess so.
it's just not a safe space.
I get it. Hey man, you got your reasons. Hey man.
My mom one time flipped out on my niece, my 6-year-old niece, because she didn't want to watch Herbie the car because it scared her. And she was like, well, you don't get to decide. And I was like, okay.
Wait, the niece was in the car?
My niece wanted to watch a movie,
Oh.
and she wanted to watch a cartoon. And my mom said, well, I have this like little Herbie. Remember Herbie the
Herbie the
love
car.
bug or
Yeah.
whatever? Yeah, and it had like its own personality, but it scared my little niece.
Oh.
So she was like, I don't want to watch it. It scares me. And then my mom flipped shit on her. And I was like, okay, everybody in the car.
Your,
Yeah.
parents,
Leaving.
your parents together?
Yes.
Together. Okay. How'd your dad deal with that?
He's pretend deaf.
A lot of garage. A lot of garage for the deaf. I'll be in the garage.
I think it's funny. He's like, my mom's like, yeah, he can't hear anything. I'm like, yeah, but I call him every
Selective
week.
hearing.
Like I talk to him on the phone, so he can.
It develops
whatever.
over years.
Yeah. And he's
Whatever makes him happy, what works for him.
He builds race cars in the garage, so that's fine.
So how are you when you're with a woman? You think you're a good man with the girls?
Do you think
you're
you're
attentive?
a good lover? Do you
Good
think you're
sexually, or you mean like in general?
I guess both.
all the way around?
I think I'm a great boyfriend when I want to be.
How often do you want to be?
Some of the time, I think I'm a good boyfriend. I think I'm always
Like a percentage wise.
I think I'm a great friend. I'm a good friend. I would
Yeah,
think.
you are. You
I'm
are
a good
very
friend,
good
so I'm a good boyfriend too.
Horrible listener.
Horrible listener. I'm despicable with that.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not a good friend.
Listening's not everything.
Listening's not everything?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Some would say it's everything.
I'm a really good friend to Mara. I'm her only friend.
Yeah.
But
Two.
That's true. No, this ended
I'm a good.
Yeah.
You think I need to be here? I'm doing okay, buddy. No.
I know you are. You don't have to keep. The more you say it, the more I think you're not. I'm doing okay. I got a show. I'm doing good. Everything's good. I'm
Everything's
good.
fine. Everything's good. Life is great.
E.T.
I love
likes me.
myself.
E.T. likes me.
E.T. likes me.
So how you doing? I'm not doing well at all. Like off camera, it's bad. Yeah.
It's going horrible. I went
I'm
to
like,
drug
did
binge.
you get that? Did you?
I went to drug binge. No, I think I'm a good boyfriend, man. I try to be. But I'm older now. Like when I was 21, I couldn't do shit. You know what I mean? I just wanted to hit everything walking. But I think now I'm very, I think I'm pretty responsible. And, I like having a girlfriend, man. It's easier. You know what I mean? It's more simple.
Who you
But
dating
out in
now?
LA, you used to be like very down low, didn't share any of your business, didn't do
Yeah.
any of that. So do you have them come over now? Do you have?
Well, yeah. I mean, I believe in privacy, man.
Well, now that your bed's off the floor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to take a girl to the crib when it's actually a crib to take her to.
Yeah.
Like, who's house sitting this week? You know? You out of town? I got you, baby. You got cats? I'm allergic. Fuck it. Okay, I might blow up. I'm gonna blow up with busting a nut, though. I'll take it. True story.
You fucked a girl and you were allergic to cats?
If your house sitting somebody's place and you're allergic to cats,
Yeah.
but you gotta have a house, you gotta make a game time decision, baby.
Yeah. Either homeless or the cat.
You know what I'm saying? You going get some booty, and take some Benadryl, and have a fucking warts on your face, and your eye blow up, and your throat closes.
But that pussy's good.
Oh my God! You ever bust a nut with your throat closed? You have any idea how good an orgasm feels?
It's like when someone
When
chokes themselves when they come. That's
Man,
kinda, yeah.
You never
Now
had
you know why women like to be choked.
Exactly. I'm with it. You ever had an orgasm with your eyelids not being able to open? It's a whole different
I'm
experience,
just
baby.
picturing the woman seeing your face. You're loving it, and she's seeing a fucking monster.
She's like, oh my God.
oh my.
You have no idea.
The old face.
Like the old face just stays.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
How many times you come? I still haven't. I'm dying.
Why you look like that? I'll be like this for the next week and a half. So
Cat hair.
gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
You're not allergic to dogs.
No, I'm good with dogs. I'm good
Yeah.
with dogs. Just cats. Man, I got cat allergies. Weird.
Yeah, fuck cats.
You can do fuck cats, right?
Yeah, no, they don't do anything for me.
They don't. Not a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. I don't even think I would date a guy with a cat.
I never realized people like cats until I hung out with comedians. A lot of comedians are like cat people.
What did cats do before houses? Like house cats? Where were they? Just out in the forest? I doubt it.
I don't know.
I thought about getting a cat just for like the mice purpose because we have a lot of mice and rats.
then you
in
have a
this
cat.
area. But then I was like,
I'd rather,
I'm gonna deal with the mice.
yeah, I'd rather have 9 mice than 1 cat.
because my dog is useless when it comes to like anything productive. Like he's supposed to keep the mice away. He's supposed to do something, but he
Yeah.
doesn't do it. So I was like, maybe I'll get a cat. No, I don't want a fucking cat.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
They just sit
I
there
still
and
want to
they
get
stare
laid.
at you late at night. They just stare at you with their eyes.
Yeah.
you know?
And they scratch the shit out of you.
Plotting
Yeah.
your murder.
Ugh.
You never know what
Gross.
they're up to in
You
there.
never know, dude. Sneaky.
Yeah, and they'll eat you when you die. They eat your whole body. People are like, I'm into that.
That's what I like.
My buddy's like, yeah, that's love. And I'm like, really? That's love, dude? Eat your corpse. The dog will lay on you when you're dead, like on the graveyard.
And cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll know you're dead on there and probably think you got food on down there. Dog don't give a shit about you either.
Shit.
No.
What?
You gave him his treats for 10 years. He's used to that. He don't know.
Frank loves
if Frank
me.
left you in a week, he'd forget about you if the guy was feeding him wet food.
Yep.
That's true. He does not like his dry food.
You give a dog wet food, that's your dog.
Yeah.
That's your dog. They don't give a fuck. If you held dry food out and then some random RELL battle goes over there with wet food in his hand, Frank wouldn't give a fuck about you.
Nope.
Bro was over, and he didn't give a fuck about me, and he had no food.
Yeah.
That's true.
But that's love of the dog.
That's-
You know, dogs
that's
suck
dog.
too. All
Dogs
animals
dogs
suck.
aren't loyal.
You know
I
what
just
else
need
suck?
someone to
people,
love me.
People suck. Everyone sucks.
Well, this is a good way to end this.
Yeah. What do you feel about gerbils?
I don't know. Ask my ass.
Rel, do you have any advice for our little lovebirds out there that might be getting into or getting out of a relationship? It's your call. You can give advice to any. You have to give a little nugget of
Rel's
knowledge.
good. He keeps looking at the key. He knows how to look at camera.
I know, he's like,
He always just gives
like,
it the eye, like that
cheating.
fuck eye. Like, you want to fuck?
It sounds really corny, man, but I'm learning. You know, women always say communication. Like, shut up, bitch. But it's really like every little issue you have, you kind of gotta. I've learned you kind of gotta talk that shit out. Men naturally just like little shit we don't care about. Like if you're mad about something, or we don't trip over it. But the wet towel on the floor could be a whole fucking thing, and you really gotta have a conversation about everything. And it's so fucking annoying. Never mind, I don't got any advice. Don't do that shit. That's just
No, you
that's
gotta
horrible. I would never want to do
No,
that.
that
Who
was
wants to
really
do that?
good.
Who does that?
communicate. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a hack.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Really?
Well,
I've only heard it a few times.
just today, though. Just today.
You gotta say this is my first time trying to be in love, not trying to understand women.
Yeah.
I never gave a fuck before.
You're doing great.
I'm trying.
I saw
I'm
you
sure this will end
FaceTiming.
miserably and you'll
Yeah.
go right back to your ways. It'll be great.
I'm working on it, buddy.
All right, well, Rel, where can we find you?
Here, hanging out with you, motherfucker.
I know.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do. Nowhere. I'm back. The show comes on October 30th on CBS Superior Donuts on CBS. That'd be pretty cool.
If someone wanted to follow you on, I don't know, social media or
Everything.
interwebs.
Everything at RELL Battle. I'm so simple.
Okay, perfect. And I'll also tag you on Happy Never After podcast, Instagram. Andrew, where can we find you?
I'm also on Superior Donuts.
You play the glazed.
Just that glaze. What? I'm on Andrew T. Collin on everything. And check it out.
Marshall.
I hate doing it.
I know.
I hate doing it.
And then also Twitter. And rate, review us, please,
Yeah.
on iTunes. And Patreon, make sure to check it out. We'll put the links up on all of our social media sites, and we'll give a few little tasers. And I think that's it. Oh, you can follow me at Mara Merrick. Thanks so much, guys.